Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech protected.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. My name is Suzanne Gronwald, and we're doing something we've never done before at River Valley Community College. We're having an open house, but it's a virtual open house. And with me today is President Alfred Williams. He is here to...
Hello, my name's Alfred Williams. I'm the president at River Valley, and I have to say, Suzanne, that this is a little strange. Usually we're doing this and we have an audience of 100 people we can see.
I know, it's bizarre, but you know what? It's all good, and we have a little technology experts here with us at Fact TV, and they are helping us execute this tonight. So I'm very grateful for them. But I also wanted to say welcome to all of our viewers on YouTube. We launched our YouTube channel years ago, but it hadn't really had a lot of content until the last couple of months. So we've been putting up information about our programs. We've had a lot of the liberal arts program directors produce PowerPoints and voiceover to tell you about the programs, and we're going to feature those on our program here tonight, but also over the next 3 Tuesdays after tonight. So we will be with you live every Tuesday night here on YouTube, and we hope you stay with us. So Alfred, it's almost the end of the spring semester. It's hard to believe it. So much has gone on this year. It's things that we had never expected would happen. How do you think the students, faculty, staff have fared through this very difficult and unusual time?
If you had said 6 months ago that we need to move everything online, I said we would have had to form like a billion committees and get a whole bunch of things, and it would have taken 2 years to do. Instead, we managed to do it in like a week and a half, and do it in a way that, faculty, staff, they've just done a phenomenal job of doing things from home, doing things remotely. And we're hearing it from students. We're hearing students, they've been sending me emails consistently, thanking us for being open, thanking us for getting through the semester, thanking us for continuing their education. So I'm really proud of all the work that the faculty and staff have done at River Valley.
Yeah, it really has been amazing how we've all adapted to working at home, and the leadership gave everybody on staff a list of students to be remote liaisons for. So we have been able to contact students personally. Every single one of our students has an individual remote liaison that they can count on, and they can call, or the liaison can call them and check in on them and see how things are going in the semester and if they're able to manage, because my goodness, they're managing so much more than just college classes now, with their own kids home, learning in the home, and their spouses and others in the household all trying to use the same computer, the same internet. So we've run into quite a few challenging situations, but I think they really felt connected when they were able to be in touch with a remote liaison, somebody that they grew a relationship with over the semester.
And those remote liaisons has led to decisions that we've made based on input we've heard from students. Remote liaisons reported to us that students were feeling stressed, about the whole situation. We signed up for an online mental health service through BetterHelp that we have made available to all of our students. We heard through remote liaisons that our students were struggling with some food insecurity. So we really ramped up efforts on our food bank. We got $50 gift cards to local grocery stores goes out to students. Staff and faculty made adjustments based on what we heard from our remote liaisons to help students get through the semester.
That was fantastic. And now we're just about to launch into the summer semester. We have a May 26th start date for our summer courses. A lot of people are saying, I might as well stick with going to college in the summer, because what else am I going to do? I'm kind of stuck at home, and, I have more time on my hands perhaps than I might have. So going in the summer is a great thing to do. I mean, the courses are shorter, which make them a little more intense at times, but it is a great way to expedite the degree that you're trying to seek.
Yeah, as we get into my presentation, I'm going to put up a list of all the summer courses that are available out there, because I know there's a course for everyone.
Excellent. All right. So one of the first things that I wanted to do for our audience on YouTube, and I want to thank everybody who's joined us. We appreciate your support, and I hope you're here to learn a few things about River Valley Community College. I would like to show you a little bit our campus. Of course, the video was taken when we had students on campus, but it really makes it lively, and I think it's worthy of taking a look at our virtual tour.
Welcome to River Valley Community College. This is our main campus in Claremont, New Hampshire. We also have 2 academic centers, one in Keene, where our students attend their courses on the campus of Keene State College, and the other in Lebanon, New Hampshire. River Valley is one of 7 in the community college system of New Hampshire. We're affordable and close to home.
Hello, I'm Alfred Williams, president at River Valley Community College, and I just want to welcome you to River Valley. We have a dedicated group of faculty and staff that are here to make your educational experience successful.
When you enter the Claremont campus, you'll be greeted at the one-stop front desk. This is where all of the admissions, financial aid, registrar, and business offices are located. Because we're small and give personal attention to every one of our students, you can drop in anytime to meet with us. The Puxta Library is located just as you enter the Claremont campus. Our librarian and staff are here to help you with your research with our online River Valley Discovery Service. The digital library features an academic search engine that you can access 24/7 to find ebooks, videos, articles, and other scholarly resources. It's quiet, comfortable, and set up for your success. For health and wellness, try our treadmills designed to let you study while you exercise.
Hi everyone, I'm Morgan and I work here at the Advising Career and Transfer Center. We refer to this as the ACT or the ACT. So in this department, we have advising for general studies and liberal arts. We also have early college. Jerry is our coordinator for that program. So if you're a high school student that would like to come in and learn more about that program, he is always available to talk with you or your parents. We also have transfer services here at the ACT. So if you're interested in transferring to a 4-year institution after, come see us and we'll help give you some of that information.
You'll find River Valley Community College has faculty and staff that truly care about you and your educational journey. Many students start here, earn an associate's degree, and go right to work, while others take advantage of our transfer agreements with the University System of New Hampshire and other private schools and universities. Most liberal art, core courses, and general education credits earned here will transfer wherever you go. Get involved while attending River Valley with our student government, clubs, and Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Starting your first 2 years of college close to home and at a fraction of the cost just makes sense. Thank you for joining us for this virtual tour. Get started on a degree or certificate program today by completing our free online application at rivervalley.edu and soar into your future.
As you can see, we have a beautiful campus in Claremont. And of course, we have 2 academic centers, one in Lebanon, New Hampshire, and the other one in Keene, New Hampshire. As mentioned in the video, our Keene campus is at the Cheshire House, which is on the campus of Keene State College. And our students who go to the Keene campus take their classes at Keene State. So that's kind of different, interesting, just started last year in the fall. And that's been a really great relationship so far.
Yeah, we're so excited. It gives our students access to state-of-the-art classrooms while still getting an RVCC education.
Definitely. So we are here tonight. We've invited a number of students who have participated in our early college program, either through Running Start or Bridge to College. A Running Start program is something that students do while they're at the high school. Their high school teachers are also adjunct professors for River Valley Community College. And so the students get dual credits. They are able to get credits at River Valley, college credits at the same time they're fulfilling their high school credit obligations. So our students have done very well in this program. Many of them take more than one course. They take 2 or 4 or even more classes over the course of their high school career. The early college program is open to sophomores, as well as juniors and seniors. So if you took, say, 2 courses every year during your high school career for those 3 years, I mean, you would really rack up a lot of college credits that either you didn't have to pay for at all, or you paid for at a very, very reduced rate. So we invited the folks from the early college program to join us tonight. I hope they're with us, and I hope you are ready to hear some information. So President Alfred Williams is here tonight, and he has some information about dispelling the myths of college, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I think that hearing it right from President Williams, I think you'll get an insight on what we have to offer at River Valley.
Okay, thank you, Suzanne. I'm gonna figure out here how to share my screen. There we go. You can see my PowerPoint now. And normally when we do this presentation, we talk about very different myths, but due to everything is COVID impacted by COVID right now, we've kind of shift these myths around and try to talk about and educate a little bit about, there's a lot of news about higher education in the press and what's real and what's the impact. And so myth number one, COVID-19 will prevent me from attending college in the fall. That could not be further from the truth. It is very, very possible to go to college and have access to college in the fall. COVID-19 impacts colleges very differently. You're probably seeing different models out there. I noticed that Princeton is waiting until July before deciding what they're going to do with their classes in the fall. Princeton can do this because they have a large endowment. They're not dependent on tuition, so they can make that decision at the last minute and run on their endowment. I've seen other four-year schools that are doing things like they're starting with like a half semester on campus, and then they're moving to a half semester off campus online. Part of that is because many models at four-year schools is they're dependent on revenue from dorms and from residence halls and from meal plans. And so they need students on campus paying for those things to make their model work. If students are just remotely and online, their model's not going to work. At River Valley, we're able to continue our model because we're local and we can adapt and we're flexible and we can move quick. And so we have a full slate of classes in the summer and the fall. I'm going to show you in the summer, here are some classes that you could choose from that are available right now. But River Valley is very flexible and what we can do. As I indicated earlier, less than 5 of our classes didn't finish in the spring semester. So, they still have some work to do when the spring semester ends. So we're ending everything right on time. And so even with the COVID crisis impacting us right in the middle semester, we were able to adapt quickly and be flexible. And that's a testament to our faculty and staff and how we can adapt quickly. And as we are flexible, which means that we're in the summer, we're mainly doing online classes, but we do have some hybrid classes that you can choose from. And in the fall, we're going to be back on campus and have on-ground classes. But those classes are also going to be situated and set up in a way so that if we need to move online, if something happens in the fall, we'll be able to do that efficiently and quickly. We're designing them so that key in-person activities are happening at the beginning of the semester. And in addition, we're implementing all kinds of safety procedures to ensure that we can operate. We're installing plexiglass. We're putting classrooms in larger classrooms so that we can ensure safe distancing. We'll be have regulations around masks and when to wear them, regulations around labs. We're working through all of that to ensure that we can provide River Valley's product in the safest way. So yes, you can definitely go to college in the fall semester, and you should not. The COVID-19 crisis is not going to stop you from doing so. Myth number 2. Attending a community college will slow my progress towards a bachelor's degree. That's actually as far away from you get from the truth as possible. Oftentimes, attending a community college can speed up your bachelor's degree. River Valley Community College is accredited by NECHI. What does that mean? That might not know what that means, but NECHI is a group that says that River Valley is authorized to teach classes. Guess who else NECHI authorizes? They authorize Harvard. So they authorize the same Harvard that River Valley does. Well, if closer to home, they authorize Dartmouth. And so River Valley is accredited in the same way as Harvard and Dartmouth are. And all in our classes will transfer to four-year schools because of this. Because of our accreditation, NECHI is certified that our schools meet the standards of what we say that they accomplish in their syllabi and such. In addition, if you take early college classes while you're in high school, and so for those of you that are juniors and seniors, juniors and sophomores out there, you can take a class over the summer to get going on your college career. You can take a class next year through early college classes, whether it's Running Start or on campus, and get quicker towards your bachelor's degree. If you're a senior, you still will qualify for the reduced early college rate this summer. And Suzanne's going to talk a little bit more about that when I'm done with my presentation. Now, many of RVCC short-term programs are embedded in our associate's degree. What does that mean? That means that if you decide, hey, you know what, I want to come to River Valley just next year, but my ultimate goal is to transfer to this four-year place out of state, and I want to do it as soon as I can, you might be able to complete a certificate at RVCC next year, based on the credits you've already taken, based on what we have embedded in our associate's degree. And we have students that do that all the time. And guess what? Those certificates make them more employable when they get on their four-year campus. We have a lot of students that have been working in labs and other things at four-year campuses because of the work they did at River Valley. And River Valley has a rich diversity of transfer articulation agreements. What does that mean? It means that, just internally in the state, to name some, UNH has the ability for 72 credits. So that's more than 2 years, transfer into UNH and seamlessly finish your degree. Keene State, we're finalizing this agreement, is going to be 90 credits. But even without an articulation agreement, River Valley's classes still transfer because of our accreditation. It's just, so taking classes at River Valley does not stop you in any way from progressing to your bachelor's degree. And guess what? If you stay at River Valley and you complete your degree, this leads to my myth 3, that you have to complete a bachelor's degree before getting a job. That's so not true, because we have so many students at River Valley that come to River Valley. 2/3 of our graduates every year go to work. The other third transfer to a four-year school and go. But those students that are going to work, many of them have not stopped going to school. They have been employed by local employers, and those employers are paying for their education. For example, we have a program with Colby Sawyer where our respiratory and nursing students they seamlessly transfer to the Colby Sawyer's bachelor's programs, and oftentimes they'll go to work at a local hospital, and the hospital will pay for them to complete their bachelor's degree. So you can continue your education and have your employer pay for it. So talk about really taking advantage of the situation right now. Imagine if in a year and a half time, 2 years time, you had an associate's degree that was then giving you a job that helped pay for the rest of your bachelor's degree. And, this concept that I'm talking about having a short-term certificate, then in the degree, this is what's called stacking credentials. And this is really where the job market and where the future is going, where, you won't have the same, everyone talks about this, you won't have the same career starting from when you're 22 until you retire, but that your career will take many paths throughout, and that you'll be going back to school at various times in your career to stack your credentials and make yourself more marketable and such. And what really excites me most about being the president at River Valley is that River Valley is tied with White Mountains Community College as being the highest rated in New Hampshire for economic mobility. So what does that mean? It means that River Valley students have a tendency to jump income brackets at a higher rate than other schools. We have students that come from different income brackets, and because of the jobs that they're able to obtain with just a 2-year degree, that they are able to jump income brackets and really jump up the economic mobility factor. So there you have it. Those are three myths that we kind of defunct there and try to get you to think about that this COVID-19 crisis may seem overwhelming right now, and you may feel like that this is going to cause you a delay in getting into what you wanted to do, but you can use it to your advantage, and it does not have to stop you from your end career goals. Thank you. And let me end this and pass it back to Suzanne.
All right. Well, thank you, Alfred. That was very interesting, and you brought up a lot of really good points. So while you're getting the screen share off, we'll just chat a little bit about some of the points you brought up. So one thing you said about the articulation agreements, these are the agreements that the 4 years have with our community college to say, yeah, we'll take your students, we'll take most, if not all of their credits, and your path to that 4-year degree is much shorter. I did it myself. I went to community college. I finished at Keene State, actually, and that was some years ago, but it's been a model that's been around for a long time. And there's absolutely no reason to think that the community college is not a good starting place for you. It'll keep you close to home. It's very affordable, and it gives you a chance to, really get your feet wet in the college environment before you have to dive right in. So I love that. We also have a Granite State agreement with our nursing students. I wanted to mention that, as you mentioned, Colby Sawyer, because Granite State honors the community college tuition rate if you transfer into Granite State with the nursing program bachelor's degree. So that's another, really positive thing. You talked about the credentials and stacking up the credentials. So many of our programs have a starting year. So you can take some of the core courses in the major and get a certificate that you can then go to an employer with and say, I've been certified already. I know what I'm doing when it comes to networking or medical assistant. We have so many of them, but you go to the employer with this credential, and then your employer many times will pay for further education, which is great. That's the best path when you get your employers to pay for you to go back to school. So that was fantastic, Alfred. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, when we do this next week, we'll have maybe some more myths to unravel. But in the meantime, we do have another guest that's going to join us. So he's not live tonight, but we have Rich Andrusiak, who is our program director for the mathematics department. He works under the general studies program, and what we offer here is like a pre-engineering, pre-mathematics major for folks that are wanting to go to a four-year school. So Rich has prepared a video for us, and he's up next.
I'm Dr. Rich Andrusiak, Mathematics Department Chair at River Valley Community College. The purpose of this presentation is to give you a brief overview of studying mathematics at River Valley Community College. While studying mathematics at River Valley Community College, you will engage in scientific inquiry and learn the critical thinking, problem solving, and logical reasoning skills necessary to solve complex problems. You will apply these skills in a variety of ways, including reading, interpreting, critiquing, and responding to mathematical and scientific literature, and analyzing contemporary issues in mathematics and science. All students complete projects in mathematics classes connected to their passions and interests. Some recent examples of projects proposed by our students include examining sound pressure level decay by building, testing, and using distributed mode loudspeakers, and calculating avalanche runout distance in Tuckerman Ravine on Mount Washington, New Hampshire. These skills will prepare you well for a variety of transfer opportunities. We have a number of course equivalencies and articulation agreements with our in-state colleges and universities, and our recent graduates who have focused on mathematics have attended a number of our in-state colleges and universities, along with out-of-state colleges and universities. Upon the completion of a degree in the mathematical sciences, you will be prepared for a variety of careers. Studying mathematics at River Valley Community College is through our general studies program. A major advantage to this approach is that it allows you to build a program of study based upon your entry point. For example, if you enter River Valley Community College and you need a college algebra and trigonometry course, you can begin your coursework with our Functions of Modeling 1 course, and you can complete coursework through multivariable calculus, math language logic and proof, and ordinary differential equations with linear algebra. Some advantages of mathematics at RVCC include our cost, our small class sizes, individual support, and free drop-in tutoring. We have experienced and accomplished faculty who are dedicated toward teaching and learning. All of our mathematics courses are taught in computer labs, and student workstations all connect to projectors so that students can share and discuss their work using dynamic software packages, and we are focused on active learning. Please contact me to learn more about starting your pathway to a career in the mathematical sciences at River Valley Community College.
All right, we're back. Alfred, we're here with Alfred Williams, president of River Valley Community College. Let's talk about that Bridge to College and early college program that we have and the benefits it has to high school students.
Yeah, when I became the president of River Valley, 2 years ago, one of the things that really excited me was this Bridge to College program, because for STEM classes, there's scholarships available and they get paid for when you're in high school. And so you have a real opportunity. I mean, this is really the key to saving money when you're in college is to try to get college credit taken care of, some college credit taken care of when you're in high school. And so every time I talk to high school students, I always say to them, I say, have you come on our campus and taken a class? If it's a STEM class, you can get a scholarship to do it. If it's not a STEM class, it's still at a reduced price and you have a real opportunity to get credits before you even graduate high school. I know we do this with Running Start and they take it right in the high school, but the great thing about Bridge to College is it's a class you take on our campus. And so you get exposure to our campus, you get exposure to what it's like to be a college student.
Yeah, and all of the summer offerings will be Bridge to College model, obviously, because the high schools are not in session. But yeah, it's a great way to start thinking about being in a college environment with other college students. So you are in there just like everybody else. Nobody really knows you're a high school student unless you tell them, which some do and some don't. And that's entirely up to you. It's a really, really great program. President Williams mentioned that there are some scholarships available for the STEM programs, but even without the STEM classes, if it's just something that is a non-STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, if it's non-STEM, it's still at half the cost that it would cost you to come to River Valley, which our tuition is very reasonable in the first place. So take a look at our website. You'll be able to see more information on the specific details of what it costs to take a class over the summer. Next up, speaking of technology, we have Robert Morris, who is our program director for the information technology programs here at River Valley, and we have several of them. We have certificate programs and we have associate degrees. And Robert Morris is going to present information on information technology.
Hello, I am Robert Morris, Program Director for the Technology Programs here at River Valley Community College. This is an overview of the two-year Technology Associate Degree programs. Attending River Valley Community College allows you to enjoy small class sizes so that you get to know your instructor and your classmates. Here you get quality hands-on education that employers are looking for in an employee. The credits you earn here are accepted at many four-year colleges, and your credits transfer into the first 2 years of a four-year degree. Tuition is affordable at River Valley Community College for 2 years of education compared to the first 2 years at a four-year college. You are also employable with a 2-year associate degree upon graduation. There are 4 technology career paths to choose from at River Valley Community College: information technology, cybersecurity and healthcare IT, networking, and web development. There is a network in every building, so there is a need for individuals to support those networks, and that is where the networking degree skills are valued. On each of these networks, there is a need to protect the data on the network, and that is where the cybersecurity and healthcare IT degree skills are valued. The information technology degree covers all aspects of technology, allowing you to determine the area of technology that interests you the most in selecting a career. Certificates in web development, networking, and cybersecurity are available for individuals looking to update their skills for their current career or to change to a new career. These certificates can be completed in 1 year. The Web Development Certificate provides you with the skills needed to develop new websites and modify existing websites. Every company has a presence online and are in need of web development professionals. While at River Valley Community College, you can gain experience in technology to include in your resume. Help desk support for students through the Computer Tech Club is one way of getting experience while in college. Internship opportunities are also available after an interview with a local company. The majority of the technology courses are designed around recognized industry certifications. You have the opportunity to schedule and take a certification exam after completing some of the technology courses here at River Valley Community College. River Valley Community College has articulation agreements with four-year colleges. This means that the credits you earn at River Valley Community College can be transferred to four-year colleges. The 2 years worth of credits at River Valley Community College transfers into the first 2 years at a four-year college. Transferring 2 years of credits leaves you with only 2 years left to complete at a four-year college, providing you with great savings. You will have a variety of skills after completing the information technology degree. You will be able to utilize these skills to complete the tasks for your employer. There are many technology positions in the industry, and companies are looking for IT professionals to fill them. Your cybersecurity skills can be used in any company. An added value to this degree is that 2 of the courses are related to IT support within the healthcare setting, allowing you to also work in a hospital or a clinic. You will have more opportunities for employment. River Valley Community College is a Cisco networking academy. The networking degree utilizes the Cisco curriculum. Cisco is the manufacturer of networking equipment such as switches and routers that make up a network. Cisco owns approximately 60% of the world market share. After completing the Cisco courses in the networking degree, you could take the Cisco CCNA certification exam to get Cisco CCNA certified. There is a high demand and a shortage for Cisco CCNA certified individuals. Technology careers might include telecommuting or working online remotely. Here at River Valley Community College, in our technology programs, we practice working remotely while in college. As a network administrator, you could work remotely every day at a company across the United States from your home in New Hampshire. The Web Development Certificate can be completed in 1 year. Learn how to program with Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and MySQL programming languages. You will also learn relational database design with SQL and working with Linux and learning Linux command lines. Contact me, Robert Morris, Program Director for the Technology Degrees here at River Valley Community College today to explore how to plan your new career or to advance your current career in technology. My email address is rmorris@ccsnh.edu, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.
All righty, we are back. Thank you for that great information about the information technology programs here at River Valley. Now more than ever, I think these jobs are going to be in such high demand. I mean, it is what our future is all about right now, and we need people who are trained to get in the workforce right away. And there's no better way to start than by doing a 1-year program or a 2-year program to get yourself certified or an associate degree so they can go right to work at one of these companies that are servicing and maintaining networks and those kinds of things for technology in our society. So Alfred, we are on our first YouTube virtual open house, and it's been interesting, a learning process for both of us, I think. What are your takeaways from tonight's presentation?
Well, even though it's just you and I that we can only see each other, I'm just picturing that there's a group of like hundreds of people behind me just cheering every time we say something. Is that what's going on?
I hope so. Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, I think we have a lot to look forward to. Bridge to College for high school students who are current high school students. But even if you're graduating this year in 2020, you're still eligible to take these Bridge to College courses, which are half price or free through our grant program. So there's no reason not to sign up for one of these programs. We have a special application for Bridge to College students, but it's not on paper anymore. It's right on our website. If you go to the early college page of our website, you can fill it out right online, which is great. And then we will follow up. Somebody from our office follow up and get you right on track so you can sign up for the courses and take some credits this summer. All right, well, anything else from you, Alfred, before we sign off? We have one more video to show about our early college program, but I'm going to give you one more opportunity.
Yeah, I just hope that this was informative, that we've showed a wide variety of programs. We haven't even scratched the surface of the amount of programs that River Valley offers. And over the next 3 weeks, we'll see some videos and we'll see other programs and other things that are happening. And, there's a lot of great things that are always going on at River Valley. And I'm just happy that we've been able to show off some of them tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you. We will have more programs to show. And I also wanted to mention that At River Valley Community College, we have an open admissions process. So even if the parents of some of these high school students are at home thinking, you know, I might want to go back to college, you're in. There's no red tape. There's really nothing to do but to apply and let us know that you're interested. And these are for all of our liberal arts programs. Of course, we have some more competitive programs that take a little bit more effort, but, you know, get in touch with us and we'll help you find the way.
And you know, Suzanne, one of the secrets about financial aid is that when you're a parent and you go to school the same time as your child, you get to use your child as in college too, and it ends up being more financial aid for the parent.
Which is wonderful. Yeah, that's great. And we'll talk about financial aid, I think, at greater lengths in one of our future programs. So please come back and join us again. Have some fun with us here at River Valley Community College as we dispel the myths of going to college. But before we go, I'm going to show you one more quick video about early college. So we're going to roll that. Oh, one more for Alfred.
I just want to say I look forward to seeing people next week.
Likewise.
When people say dual and concurrent enrollment, they can be referring to a number of different things. Most commonly in the community college system of New Hampshire, they're referring to our Running Stock program or our early college program. Our Running Stock program is a wonderful program in which students can enroll in high school and take college courses and receive credit for both their high school courses and college courses at the same time. So they're taking one course, but in a sense getting credit for two different courses, one at the high school level and one at the college level. The Running Start courses are offered at a greatly discounted rate, and the early college courses are offered for approximately half of what a regular college student would pay. And if it's a STEM course, the course is actually free. STEM meaning science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. The courses are actually free for these students. Our early college program is a program in which the students actually come to the campus. So a high school student travels to the campus either in the late afternoon or the evening, or in the summer, or in some cases online, and they receive college credit for these courses just as they normally would if they were, so to speak, a regular college student. These programs, the Running Stock program and the early college program, are wonderful in my opinion. In fact, I can say this not only as a representative of the community college system, but also as a father. I have 4 children. I encouraged all my children to take these courses. Doing so saved me personally almost $30,000. So I personally have taken advantage of these programs. I believe that they are a wonderful opportunity for students to begin their academic journey early.